when you know who you are, when you know whose you are, when you realize that you're beautiful. Hello, welcome back to my channel, y'all. If it's your first time here, my name is Patty, and this series is called Cozy Conversations. These are conversations that are going to be sometimes a little emotional, a little heavy, and also sometimes fun and fulfilling. So this is going to be the last episode of the year, and I wanted to do something a little bit more positive. So today we're going to talk about confidence. Yes, physical confidence. I mean, I guess we kind of have to address the mental because that's a part of it, but you get what I mean. So ladies and gentlemen, but especially my ladies, we are living in a time where it is hard to love yourself, okay? We have all these women who are getting BBLs and all these surgeries to enhance ourselves, right? And the pressure to look a certain way is heavy. It is very, very heavy. It can be especially triggering. I mean, all over social media, you see a certain body type that is very heavily desired, right? And it becomes almost automatic for you to compare yourselves to those bodies and kind of feel like, wow, look at it, you know? So I'm gonna share a little bit about my confidence journey. I say journey because I'm still on it, and just like any type of growth, y'all, it is not linear, okay? It's not a straight, that thing go like this, like this, like this, like this. But we're trying, you know, we're trying to go like this, like a little. So anyway, I have struggled with my confidence. I would say it really started in middle school when I hit puberty because, baby, you know, I was a late bloomer, you know. Looking at my sister or my mom, I just knew I was gonna have breasts, y'all. I just knew it. I just knew. Like, I was in it, 5th grade in the elementary school, like, yes, let me get my training bras. I am ready for the family breasts. And you know what happened, y'all? Nothing. That's what happened. Nothing happened for a very, very, very long time. I was a late bloomer, y'all. My breasts really didn't start to grow until high school. I went through every bra size. Did y'all know it's a triple A? Yeah, there's a triple A, there's a double A, there's a nearly A. But it's okay. I'm happy the little bit that I did end up getting. And then my confidence took another hit, I felt like, when I got to high school, because that's when a lot of the yellow bone, light skin is the right skin type of thing was going on, and I was noticing how much more my lighter friends and family would get a lot more attention from the guys, right? So that was a thing. And then also in high school, I was just so, I don't know, I think I had body dysmorphia. Part of me still thinks I might have a touch of it. And I just thought I was huge, y'all. Every day I would wear this oversized, I think it was like a Nike jacket, some type of hoodie jacket, and I would wear that thing zipped up. And if you know me, you know I'm hot-natured. Y'all, I was hot. I was hot. I was so hot. But I kept wearing it because I just felt disgusted by my body and I didn't want anyone to see it. So my first stride in high school to try to gain Some self-confidence was cheering. The first year, I think I tried out my freshman year, or I was gonna try out. I went to practice and I was like, I ain't good enough for this, so I'm a bounce, you know. I think I showed up maybe 1-2 days, and then I was like, nah, I can't do all that shaking, twisting, drop, you know. But it's okay, because then I tried out again, y'all, the next year, and I actually made it, and I was like, for real. And even that was hard, y'all, having to go out on those games and stand out there, and sometimes, you know, my coach would make me lead a cheer, and I'm like, I don't want people looking at me. So that was my first stride in trying to gain some confidence. I'm trying to keep this lighthearted as possible, y'all, because this can be a very heavy conversation. I'm very happy that I'm at a point in my life where I can openly talk about these things, because that wasn't always the case. And one of the reasons I also wore that jacket is because I was hairy, like a lot more hairy than a lot of my friends, y'all. Like, Shawty was out here woofing. And at that time, my parents wouldn't allow me to shave, right? You know how the beauty standards change from generation to generation. And I remember my dad having a conversation with me, and he was just like, that's not, you're growing into a woman, you know? But my age group, it was like, so you shaving or no? So that was definitely really tough for me. So y'all, I started looking at all these different articles and magazines, like, how do I gain confidence? Like, I don't always want to feel this way. And one of the articles I read, it said, why do you not like yourself? Why do you not love yourself? And that's when things kind of clicked for me, where it was like, I don't like how I look because I'm concerned about what other people are thinking, not really how I feel about myself. Right? And then the next thing that I read, it suggested that one of the reasons a lot of us are naturally have low self-esteem is because we don't really see our bodies that much. So it suggested walking around naked. So at that time, I was getting ready to graduate high school. I still lived at home with my family, so I couldn't walk around the house booty ball naked. So as I transitioned to college, y'all, I looked up my freshman year when it came to roommates. She was from the DMV area, and I think specifically Northern Virginia. And we were in Richmond. I went to VCU. And because I did my housing late, because I really wasn't going to go there, but story for another day. Because I did my housing late, I ended up in dorms that were on the medical campus side, not the main Monroe Park campus. So we would have to take a shuttle to get to our classes. You know, every day it just kept, you know, running on a set time. Well, my roommate wasn't used to that type of lifestyle. You know, she had never rode the bus and stuff before. So she found, you know, a dorm that had an opening. Somebody didn't come. So she moved to the Monroe Park campus. I got tongue-tied, y'all. So I ended up freshman year, y'all, with my dorm to myself. Perfect time to start walking around booty ball naked. And y'all, it worked. It really, really did work. I was like, you know what? Things ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Things ain't that bad. And I think I also got to a point where I don't want to hate myself, you know? Growing up, you know, Christian, you hear those scriptures that say you are fearfully and wonderfully made, right? So how can I look at the stars? How can I look at the sun? How can I look at these tropical islands? How can I look at these women that I feel are beautiful and not think that that same God, I told you I wasn't really emotional, but here I am. That same God that made them made me too. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is supposed to be fun, but that was a big turning point for me, you know? Like, we say all the time, I guess, in the Christian community, you know, God doesn't make mistakes, right? I'm not a mistake. I'm not a mistake. He handcrafted me with a purpose, and he made me beautiful. And so are you. I would suggest another, I guess, tactic that might help in your self-confidence journey is with social media. You have to get to a point where you can learn what your triggers are and how to filter them, right? There could be some people in your life that looking at their feeds, what they're posting all the time can be triggering for you. And y'all, you know, we don't even have to unfollow people anymore on Instagram. You can put them on mute. You can restrict them. You don't have to see their stories or their feed, and they will never know. They will never know. And I will also say, especially for my chocolate girls, start following pages of beautiful dark-skinned women, y'all. Beautiful dark-skinned women. Because we're beautiful. Our chocolate don't make us any less beautiful at all. Not in the least bit. And, you know, I don't know if I want to talk about colorism or really go down that path, but you know it exists, and you know that it's something that's very, very difficult to navigate. And I feel like it also takes some time for you to make peace with it, especially as a chocolate woman. I've even had, you know, people ask me like, Patty, you got a lot of like light-skinned friends. And I'd be like, yeah. And be like, well, how? You know, not a lot of, you know, darker girls have a lot of light-skinned friends. And I'm just like, I have family members who are of all complexions. I have some light skin, some dark skin, some in the middle. We're all different shades, and my light skin friends love me. They love me. I know that we are not treated the same. We know that, right? But I had to learn to not make them my enemy. Because just like I didn't choose to be born dark, they didn't choose to be born light. And I hate that in our community, there is such a war on so many different levels, right? Not just even with colorism, I hate that in our community, it seems like we're always at odds. I mean, even when it comes to gender, right? Men and women, or women are this, niggas are this, like, I hate that. And I don't want to be that. And I've learned that I can only hold so much anger in my heart, y'all. You hear people say all the time that forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's for you. I feel that in this instance where I had to learn how to make peace with it. I had to learn that just because more guys might try to talk to them, that doesn't mean that I'm not pretty. I had to learn that even though there's all these songs that constantly talk about You know, if it ain't foreign, it's born, or I want a yellow light or this or that, that doesn't mean that I'm not pretty, right? You've heard the saying that says another woman's beauty isn't the absence of your own, and it's not. It's not. I know there's a lot of cliche sayings, y'all, but sometimes just stand in the mirror and find 3 things, 3 features, 3 things about yourself that you love. And say, hey girl, I see you eyes, I see you eyes, I see you all mini. Okay, lips, you all plump or whatever. Come on, smile, teeth is shining. Okay, booty. Y'all, love yourself, and define what confidence means to you. My definition of confidence is not allowing my insecurities to control me, right? Baby, I'm gonna wear that 2-piece bathing suit and you gonna get this fupa. That's just what it is. My stomach is not an area of my body that I am the most confident in, but I'm gonna wear what I wanna wear, okay? With my head up. One of the things that I love when I was in Brazil is I saw all these women, all different sizes, y'all, just walking around the beach. I mean, they weren't shrugging their shoulders or making themselves feel, you know, small. They weren't like stuck in their cover-ups. They was just like, oh, and yeah, I'm gonna sit here. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my girls. Yeah, I got my little cellulite out. Yes, I saw older women wearing 2 pieces with a little bit of stomach. Like, yes. Sometimes I feel like the world sometimes wants us to not know our greatness. Because when you know your greatness, when you know who you are, when you know whose you are, when you realize that you're beautiful, you move in life differently. And people profit, seriously profit off of our insecurities. So I told y'all this won't buy me a crying channel. I said this was gonna be lighthearted. I'm gonna keep it real quick to the point. And I hope that you were able to laugh a little bit. I hope that something resonated with you. If you have a hooray moment, a y'all moment, a moment that you felt was pivotal in gaining and growing confidence in yourself, list it down below. If you are still in that journey of confidence, list it down below so we can encourage each other. I really wanted my channel to be a place of peace, a place of encouragement, a place of love. And that's the type of community that I'm praying that we're able to build and sustain here. So here I go again, y'all, getting all emotional. Y'all about to call me emotional Patty instead of phenomenal Patty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I feel how I feel. I love y'all. To those of you who have subscribed, y'all, I can't believe I think as of today, I have 34? In less than a week? In less than a week? Crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. And there will be another episode. So